Alright, here we go once more with the brutal ultimate Doom. You may call me Hauffman, and I know, we've already killed these guys by the end of the previous episode, but I was actually smart enough to quit the game without saving by the end of the previous episode. So we have to kill these guys again. That's alright, yes, because we weren't that far in the game. So, and it's always fun to kill these guys and see all the score all over the place, isn't it? I do believe so. It's one of the main, let's say, selling points for the Brutal Doom mod anyway. But it's also important to remember... Ooh, who's shooting me now? Yeah, I can't quite see that guy over there. Yeah, he's now agonizing. It's also important to remember that we are not only running the Brutal Doom mod, as we are also running the Zandronum... What was that? There were some guys out there. We are also running Zandronum mod. It's important to remember you of that, because if you try to play the Brutal Doom mod and do not install either the Zandronum mod or another similar mod, which I don't remember the name, is the G3 or something, I don't remember, it will not work. Yeah, so if you want to play the Brutal Doom mod, have the original game and the Zandronum mod or another one which also works with the Brutal Doom mod, which also allow the Brutal Doom mod to work. So yeah, it's always very fun to throw grenades. So yeah, even if you don't like the Brutal Doom mod for whatever reason, and by the way, I don't know if you don't like the Brutal Doom mod, I don't know why you're watching this episode or even the series, mind you. But if you don't like the Brutal Doom mod, I think it's the Zandronum mod is a very good mod on its own. So even if you don't intend to play the Brutal Doom mod, at least download the Zandronum mod and give it a go. Yes, it actually, I think it updates the engine, or at least the lighting engine or something, or the lightnings, that's how to say that. And I mean, look at all this graphic lighting effects here. I mean, look how good this is. It's almost, it's very romantic, isn't it? I mean, if it wasn't for all the demons and the blood, the gore, and the guts all over the place, I'm sure it would be very romantic, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, let's proceed. Is that a secret? I don't remember that it was. Yeah, I think there was a secret here somewhere. But the problem here is that in order to get that secret, or supposedly a secret, we'd have to jump into this acid pit. And knowing how nasty I know there's another secret here. Yeah, this one. And knowing how nasty these developers are, they might as well just place the different texture over there to make you believe there's a secret there, and lure you into jumping into the acid and looking dumb while doing so, just to die, believing that it was a secret there, but there isn't. But you know what? I think yeah, there was a secret here indeed. So they are not that type of the developers of Doom are not that type of assholes. Yeah, they're just the ambush type of asshole, mind you, because they do place a lot of the. I can still hear some monsters. They do place a lot of ambushes in front of you, behind you, and speaking of ambushes, here we are. There's a lot of guys in there. There was a barrel here, but I think it just already blew it up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, at least I missed that grenade, but at least it still did its job. Anyone else alive here? There are quite a few guys. Let's give them another grenade. So yeah, these guys really like their ambushes. They place in front of you, on the back, especially on your back. After you enter a teleport, you're going to learn that one way or another. You're going to see that a lot around. Right, Imp? Come on, pull this out. There we go. So yeah, you get ready for that, because yeah, they do love their freaking ambushes. You just see there how something opened behind me. There, I think that was that's a lot of enemies around this area here. Yeah, that's Doom for you, mate. That's not even the Brutal Doom mod. It's the Doom developers that love to do that, opening areas behind you with a lot of monsters just to screw you over. That's the signature of Doom Well, one of them. Isn't there a secret here? I think there was a secret here somewhere. I just don't remember where. Well, let's first check this area over here. Because I know there's a secret in here. Yeah, with that and a supercharge. I think that's the name of that thing, supercharge, out there. But I think there's an ambush here. So let's set up a trap here. Oh shit, that came out a little too early for me. Oh, that was actually a nasty trap. Yeah, it's full of those around the game. Right, what was I? I was speaking about something, and as usual, I got myself. Yeah, again, don't mind me getting lost on my commentary because I'm not very good at all at multitasking. Let's get this supercharge out here. I should have picked this up before going to the Asti, but okay. Yeah, because it's very hard for me to do both, to comment and do a proper gameplay at the same time. I'm doing my best here. I think there's a here a secret. Do both at the same time. Do a proper commentary and a oh look, another helper. A proper commentary and an interesting or decent gameplay, because either do one or the other. Both at the same time is not really my. I don't have that skill yet, but I hope to develop at some point of this the series. Now I don't really want to go into this teleport because, as I said, they do love to place. Yeah, we're back here to place their ambushes after teleports. Have I actually spoke about this AI guy here? I don't think I have. So it's always interesting to note that either Zandronum mod, the Zandronum mod, or the Brutal Doom mod added this. Hey, this guy's a little faster than. What the hell? Man, what the hell have they done to you? Are you running on drugs or something? Because I don't think they were supposed to be this fast. Well, it was added by either the Zandronum. What the hell are you guys doing? You are supposed to kill me instead of. Yeah, instead of each other. No, that's not true. That's something very entertaining. That Doom, that was a feature from Doom. Let me get some bullets, some ammo here for my chain gun, because I think there's still some left around here, isn't there? Apparently not. Yes, but so these AIs here that help you, they're quite useful, mind you, but they don't last very long. So don't get attached to them, don't get used to them, because before you know it, they will be killed by one of the demons around. At least until they find a Hell Knight or something like that, or a Baron of Hell. Then they will be torn to pieces. Well, it won't be necessary that much. Yes, they die much easier than that, because they are a bit dumb. Their eye is a little bit dumb. Yes, they don't really care about their the surroundings. They just jump into action. Oh, yeah, out of bullets for that chain gun. But that's okay. While they last, they do help quite a bit, mind you. Oh, there's a invisible. Is this visible? Can you see this? Do you see this? Yeah, these invisible pinkies are much nastier than they were. On the original Brutal Doom from 1995, they were actually not as invisible. That the way how they were when I showed you there is how invisible they were. I think there's something here, a secret in this area which requires a blue key. That's how invisible they were. Yes, on the original Doom. Yeah, they were entirely. There's a lot of guys in here. They weren't that invisible on the original Doom. Yes, it was a change either made by the Zandronum mod or I can see shit here. If you can't see shit either, yeah, lit the way for me, please. If you can't see shit either, don't worry, because that's the nature of the game itself. And I'm sure that what are you shooting at, dude? I'm sure that YouTube doesn't make it any easier, yes, for you to see. But I can see anything, so we are on the same. Oh, look at this. At the same. Oh, a secret. We are on the same situation. Yes, in the same boat here. We can't. We both can see anything in the dark areas. What do we have here? A pinky. So that's alright. Yes, don't you mind such fact. I feel like I left. Goddamn freaking doors always closing behind me. So don't you have I? Yeah, I feel like I left a lot of phrases unfinished, don't you mind me. Again, it's like I said, that's how it's going to be for a while, at least until I get the hang of multitasking. But as I review these videos, I will be commenting on again on the topics left unanswered. Let's go for the last level. And also do not mind the fact that I do not get all the items, all the secrets, because it's not our objective here to actually do so. Instead, we are here to discuss about the mod and the Ultimate Doom and all of its features. Yes. So that's our objective here. Speaking of that, we were talking by the end of the previous episode about graphics, yes, or trying to do so again. Yeah, look at that. What's with that? I have such a powerful kick that it actually has enchanted. I have enchanted boots or something. I don't know what's with that. I don't think that it was supposed to have. Where did they come from? Oh, they are actually looking for me here. So yeah, by the end of the previous episode then, we were trying to talk about graphics. Now, in order to do so, I think it would be interesting for you to go back for the intro episode, yes, where I played the original Doom from 1995, yes, with all the pixelated graphics and stuff like that. And by watching that, it will be much easier for you to understand what I'm trying to talk about. And perhaps it will be interesting to give you the basis, yes, or a certain reference, yes. There's a lot of pinkies in here. Come on. What the hell is my friend shooting there? Yeah, he does help quite a bit, though. And he's still alive. I'm quite surprised about that. So yeah, by watching that, oh, yellow key. By watching the intro episode, you'll see that the graphics are quite pixelated. Now, I think we all agree upon the fact that oh shit, that these updated graphics here from the Zandronum mod are much better than the graphics from 1995. Yes, it looks much nicer. It's very eye candy. What the heck's going on here now? Oh, that's open. Let's blow up that barrel. Too late for that. Not good. Oh, this guy's really goddamn fast. I don't remember that to be so freaking fast. What's going on here? Even the AI is faster than he should be. Something not working properly or something around here. I'm not going to pick up that now because I can jump over this distance or something. Well, at least I can try. What are we shooting at? Yeah, probably he can see something over the walls or... Wait, something's trying to shoot at me, I think so. We were going to get back at that area later on. I haven't forgot any... Yeah, this right here. So... where was I again? Yeah, I think we all agree upon the fact that these upgraded graphics are much better. Should I blow up this? I think this will end up blow up on me at some point. So better get rid of these barrels right now. There's a guy in there too. Yeah, he just moved. So, oh, son of a gun. Yeah, can you see how nasty these developers are? They just closed the door behind me. So, there will probably be an ambush, especially consider the amount of items they placed here. Yeah, when I pick up that red, I think I remember that an ambush will be presented to me after I pick up that. Back to the graphics. So I think we all agree upon the fact that the upgraded graphics are much better than the ones from 1995 because they are so low resolution, so pixel. There's a lot of guys in here. They are so pixelated, low resolution. I mean, who the hell would like that? But despite of that fact, I think if you watched the episode, you remember that I said that I kind of like those graphics for some reason. Now I couldn't quite put my finger over the reason why. Man, they're so freaking hard to see. Yeah, this is how they used to be on the original Doom. Not that invisible, but more like a Spectre. I couldn't really tell why I liked the graphics. Yes, from 1995. Yes, the pixelated graphics. It was kind of charming to me. But I had a theory to why was that the reason. I'm going to repeat that theory for you. In case you did not watch the intro episode. I think it's pretty much like it works on a book. Let's say when you read a book, only part of the information is present to you, that is the story, the text, yes, while the visual stimulation or the visual information is not passed to you. It's up to your brain to work it out, yes, to create that part for yourself. So I think that oh, nasty. I think that low resolution graphics work kind of the same way. When the graphics are not high resolution, or they are pixelated, they when they are pixelated, they are actually not passing to you the complete information. They are actually incomplete. So your imagination, your brain kicks in, just like when you are reading a book, to fill the empty chunks of information, to complete the panorama, or the information, the graphics the game's trying to pass to you. Now that's something good about that. You're still there trying to shoot those guys and still running on drugs. Look at that, it's going nuts. Okay, dude, I think you can go. Oh, there's another one of those of them here. Oh, he has a minigun. Now that's very useful. Where was I? Yeah, so that's a good thing, because you end up actually kind of personalizing, is that the word? Making the graphics the way you want. Yes. Oh, that's nasty. Let's give them a grenade. Yes, help me killing these goddamn pinkies. Do you know that this demon's name wasn't originally Pink? Actually, it's not their real name. I don't remember what's their real name, but Pinky is a name given, I think, by the community, and I think you can tell why they are called Pinky. But they are such nasty creatures. Isn't there a secret here somewhere too? Well, whatever the case, we are going to find out about it somehow. I believe so. Freaking. So where was I? Yeah, so man, so many freaking links around here. So again, the idea here is really, now I think something has been opened there, but I'm not going to go there. Reason why I'm not picking up that item just yet, because you can see here there's a lot of ass in front of us if you want to find about. I think there's a secret that way, so I'll leave that for later. First I want to check no, this door here, I think. Is that it? No, not this door here. Which door was it? Not that door. What is that part? Is it? There's an area here I have to go through first, I'm guessing. Here, yes, here. So yeah, the good thing about pixelated graphics and where your imagination kicks in is that you actually imagine the missing or complete the missing information the way however you like, yes, with whatever information you want, yes. You kind of personalize the information, you kind of create it yourself however you like. How do you open this? I don't quite remember. And that's actually a very powerful tool to make the player like your game, or enjoy more your game. Yes, you don't have to do the work, the player do it himself. I think that opens this. Was it that it opened? Yeah, it was. No, was it? No, this. This is a oh, there we are, back here. I see. Yeah, it wasn't really a secret though. So yeah, so despite the fact that we all agree upon the fact that there's a secret here too. I don't quite remember the secrets here, but I try to find them when I can. Despite the fact that we all agree, this is very obvious, isn't it? Ooh, this is a very good one. The auto map, I think it's the name. We can now see where the secrets are and where we've been and where we haven't been. Where was I on the freaking topic? Son of a gun. So despite the fact that we all agree that upgraded graphics or high resolution graphics are better than the pixelated one, we kind of lose that ability to, or developers kind of lose that ability to allow the player to personalize the graphics or the information however they like, because the full information has already been passed to you. There's no space for imagination or for your brain to work the graphics or the information however it likes or wants. Let's use the cell launcher here. There's some guys also sitting there. Almost shot myself or blew myself up with But I'm silent when the door closed. What is this? Do I want to get in there? We're going to get very far in. You know what? Let's actually go back instead. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just realized that the time has passed and we have unfortunately to finish the episode right here. So, well, thank you for your time. I know we are just barely scratching the surface about the graphic analysis, yes, of Doom and changes and updates the mods did to it. But let's be patient, yeah. There's a lot to be talked about, but there's still a lot of space in front of us, a lot to be done, yes, in this game. So there will be time for a lot of time for us to discuss about all the top. Son of a gun! Look at all these guys. There's a lot of yeah, time for us to talk about everything that has to be discussed. So let's take it easy and enjoy our time and enjoy. I think there will be more guys here. Yeah, only one guy. Resuming on what I'm trying to say here, why I'm not saying anything, there's still a lot of time for us to discuss about what we have discussed. So, again, I do thank you for your time, hope you come by then by the next episode, so we may continue with our discussions and playing Brutal Doom. So, hope to see you by the next episode. Until then.